Howdy folks, and as promised I am here to give you the tutorial on how to build this monstrosity. A warning, it does not work 100% of the time, but it is still pretty reliable. And that's the fourth time in a row that it's worked without any hiccups, so that's encouraging. It's all about timing and, see, as soon as I start talking, there it goes. It's all about adjusting the timing, trying to get it right, and get the most success that you can. I'm going to go ahead and jump over into a little redstone testing world that I have set up, and we'll show you how to build this. Be right back. Alright, the first thing to note is that the footprint on this thing is huge. The first level is 6 blocks wide, 10 blocks deep. Alright. Now, this is the first level, and I'm going to get in here, and I'm going to pause in a couple of places so that you can pause the video and get a good look at things. The way I've got this set up is there's a single piston underneath with 2 slime blocks on it, side by side. And all around them I've got furnaces just because they're immovable. Directly in front, block with a button on it. Simple enough. Has redstone coming off that. Coming down here, shooting into a repeater on 4 ticks. This is important. You must have this repeater that's going into the first piston on 4 ticks. If it goes any sooner, you're going to come back down before the first piston catches you. Okay? So that needs to be on 4 ticks. Your second signal, you see this splits off into 2 different directions. One going into this repeater. The second one comes over here into another repeater. Now this one, for your first extension, this is your first point of timing adjustment. Okay? I have it on 0 ticks and it works perfectly. We'll come up here and demonstrate that real quick. With 0 ticks, it catches me perfectly. Okay? If yours doesn't catch you, if it pops out too soon, or something like that, you can adjust it right here. Alright? And that'll slow that down just a little bit so it's not popping out as soon. If I go ahead and, as a demonstration, put 4 ticks on there, we'll kick up, and you see it came out much later and this time pushed me forward instead of catching me. So that doesn't work in my world. I need it on 0 ticks. Alright, this repeater pointed into a block that has a torch on the side of it, a redstone torch. That redstone torch has a block on top of it. There we go, better view. And then that block also has a redstone torch. Now, make a note, you got these 2 furnaces side by side and then 2 more directly above them. You got these 2 blocks side by side here. Alright? We're not even going to worry about this over here. We're just paying attention to this bit. Alright? You have 2 blocks side by side, both of them with a torch on top. The right side has a torch on the face of the block, not above. The left side has one above. Alright? This is also important because this torch, whenever it becomes powered, will put power into this block and send the signal around to these 2 repeaters into this block. That way, when this piston extends outward, the timing will be that these 2 will power this block at just the right time to send this piston upward. Alright? I know it's a little confusing, but it's alright. You'll be able to get it. Just look at the redstone. Alright? Now, on the left side, where this torch is off, when it becomes powered, it will power this block and this redstone dust, which will extend this piston out. Alright? Now, this is where this part comes in. It looks a little And I'm sure there's a better way to do it that would make the footprint smaller. If you have a better way to do it, by all means, go after it. Get it done. But you need this delay. All right. What this does is it extends the pulse. It doesn't slow it down. It makes it stick around a little bit longer. So the redstone signal that is coming from that torch right under there, the one that's currently off, whenever it gets powered, it powers this block, and it sends a redstone signal in here, and it goes through all these comparators. All right. And this will make the signal last longer. And then it hits this repeater and it goes up the torch tower to light this. The reason you want that, if this piston extends and then this piston extends as soon as it comes out, but then this one retracts, now your piston and slime block are left out here in the middle. And you won't be able to get them back. So we'll show how that looks right here. We'll go ahead and knock that guy out right there. All right. That just took out our delay. And we hit the button. It didn't even work. Let's try that again. This time, actually connecting it. There we go. Now, you see what it did? It left it behind. Whenever that happens, then you got to go reset it. It's a big old pain in the butt. So you want to have this delay in here, the extension rather. And by putting that in, it should fix itself. Yes, there we go. Excellent. That is the first part. That's it. All right. Now, by all means, come in here. You can pause wherever you like, take a look at it. I'm trying to get a good look at everything. The reason I'm not actually building this on camera is, well, I'm no good at tutorials. I can't remember how I built the thing, so I have to go back and keep looking at how I did it before, and it's just, ugh. So I went ahead and built it up, and I want to let you take a look at it, see how it's all put together. Underneath this block, there's a torch on the side of this one. Alright, can't see that very well. We'll come up under here so you can. Alright, you see? Okay. Now, for the next level. Okay. Here you've got your first jump up and then your first extension. Alright, from this point right here, things start to get a little bit different. We have to bring a block out off of this one right here. This is the one that tells your piston to go up. Alright. We're going to steal signal off of that block right there, like so. And then we're going to start our step up, okay? And we're going to do it right like so. 4, I believe. I think that's right. Here, we take our redstone dust up to the third one. And then on this fourth block, which is getting powered by the redstone here, I'm going to put a torch right there, and we're going to put a block on top of that, and then we're going to put a torch right there. Okay, you saw it pulse real quick, but now it's off because we inverted the torch a little there. Alright, next we're just going to use that right there so we can build our little platform here. I don't think that I've built that up tall enough. We're about to find out. That's the best way to do it. We're about to find out. I think this guy needs to come off of here like so. We don't need that block. And then this is where our pulse extender goes. And I think, does that need to come out one more? No. That should be fine. Yeah. Alright. Put a block on the end. And we're going to have 2 comparators going into it. And then one right next to that. There. And a repeater. Alright. Put your redstone dust in like so. And, oh yeah. We need to put a redstone torch here. a block on top of it, and a little piece of dust. Like so. And that is backwards. The dust does not go there. See, I'm sitting there copying what I did down there, and that's not right. You want to put the torch under here. Okay, yes, I know that angered you. And there it is. This right here is the tileable part. Let me get down here and fix that real quick. Okay. Now, let's take a look at it again, just to be sure. Alright. Here's your first extension. And to get from this point to the third, you have to steal the signal off of this block in the front and send it up. What is this? 1, 2, 3 blocks. Going into the fourth block with a redstone torch. And it's doing that whole staggered redstone torch bit there. This one should not be powered at this stage. When you're not actively using the elevator, this should be off. That way you can run your redstone out of it here into your pulse extender and up here into this guy. Alright. Now, again, if you need to, by all means, pause the video, take a look at how things are set up. I can wait. Now, you'll note that from slime block to slime block, there are, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. Alright. Directly above or around slime blocks, you need to have immovable blocks. So, the way you do it is with the machine off, you can actually see straight down and see the very bottom one. But this one's sunken in. This one's sunken in. You put down your furnace, build up 3 blocks, and then put down your piston. Okay? That's the easiest way to do it. Now, let's see how the timing works on this. And if we're lucky, we can show you why you need a front on this. What I mean by a front is blocks on the front to stop your ass from getting launched. Oh, it actually worked. I did not see that coming. I thought sure that top one was going to knock me off. Let's see if it'll do it this time. Nope. It's working without any adjustments to the timing. Like I said, here's the first adjustment on the third set of pistons. Okay, here's your first piston. Here's your second one. Here's your third. This is your first timing for the third one. And it's right next to the second one. I know, it's confusing. But that's it. If you want to make this elevator any taller, you can take it all the way up to the build limit with this. Now, granted, the higher you take it, the less reliable it is. Alright? And that's just because the redstone signal just can't keep up sometimes. You can adjust the timing though. So, if you're taking this thing up and you get up here and this one slams you against your front wall, which you should have a front wall to keep yourself corralled in so it doesn't send you flying. And to do that, remember, you need something that it won't stick to. Alright? Keep yourself corralled in like that. Okay? But if it tries to send you off flying or anything like that on this one, you start here. You go ahead and adjust the timing. Alright? And then try it again. If it's still coming out too soon, you're hitting your head on the bottom of it, tap it again. Alright? Still coming out too soon. You know, you can do that. Or, if it's not coming out soon enough. I'm sorry, not that. It will come out right away. It's going to keep trying to come out faster and faster. But you can slow it down just a little bit by taking a tick off of here too. Alright? because this will adjust not only this one, but then the next in line. So there are all kinds of points to adjust the timing, and it's all going to depend on your computer. All right. I put in all these different places to adjust the timing so that this will work on pretty much any computer as long as you take the time to adjust the timing wherever it's needed. Okay? You do what you need to do to make it work, but this is it. From this repeater up is the tileable part, okay? You just repeat that pattern over and over again to get it as tall as you want. The only part that's unique is from the button up to these repeaters. Everything else is the same, okay? I know it was a little rough. I'm trying. I've never done tutorials before, but if it helped you out any, if you're able to get this to work in your world, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will try to get better at doing tutorials whenever I have something that requires a tutorial. Until then, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.